Today, I'm going to share with you how to integrate Stackbit into your project. For this example, I am using Next.js and Contentful as the content source. Keep in mind, it can be used with whatever tech stack you are using. All you need to do to get started with Stackbit is create a config file, and in this file, input information about the content source you are using. This config file is all you need to get Stackbit to read your schema and also be able to read and write content. By configuring the content sources, we're creating a two-way content syncing mechanism between Stackbit and one or more content sources. Next, let me show you the Content tab. You can already see the power of Stackbit working. Marketers are able to come in to use the visual editor and make changes directly inside. Now, I'm sure you can relate by having marketers often wanting to add new pages. Let's add the ability for them to be able to do so. In order for Stackbit to know which models represent pages on your site, we can add this to the config file. Now I'm giving Stackbit more information about which content models in the CMS, in this case Contentful, are pages. Back in the visual editor, you can see a marketer can easily add a new page, give it a title, and it's as simple as that. You can really take your editing experience to the next level for marketers through inline editing and presets. Inline editing is unlocked by adding data attributes to HTML elements, which then maps content from the source to the elements on the page. In this case, as you can see here, I am using the ID of the Contentful object, but this can be for whatever content source you are using. Then back in the visual editor, your marketers can click on an element in the preview and make these changes. And as I'm sure you're aware, as a developer, a lot of times these are simple changes. But if this didn't exist, they would have to tap yourself on the shoulder to make these changes. This also unlocks the ability for marketers to hover over the component and click on the content source, in this case, Contentful. It will take you to Contentful, and changes can be made directly there. And you can see them immediately reflected back in your visual editor. Okay, now that Stackbit knows which components exist on the page, marketers can pick any component and create a preset out of it. Presets are predetermined content combinations that help marketers move quickly. These presets are stored in JSON files in your repository and can be easily managed by both yourself as a developer or a marketer. Okay, we have uncovered a lot using Stackbit in a short amount of time. To learn more, one of the best places is the Getting Started tutorial.